So hello, this video is going to be different compared to my other usual videos that I do. I wanted to make a video that would have helped me when I first started YouTube 4 months ago. I heard a variety of different information that I was told that they show you, and it is just all, in my personal opinion, is very clashy. You'll have some information that tells you to spend hundreds of pounds, dollars on different cameras, different equipment, and you don't need that, especially when you first started in YouTube. You started on a budget. I spent a good month looking for different cameras, different information, what to start with, what my first YouTube video should be, how to generally just start a YouTube channel. So hopefully in this video, this will answer any questions that you have regarding that. So the first one is, how did I personally actually start? I started with, what do I want my channel to be? What is my channel? So I know that I love food and I know that I love traveling. Have a clear idea what it is your channel is going to be about. If you're making travel videos, great, make travel videos. If you're going to be doing a gaming channel, do a gaming channel. But don't confuse your audience by throwing in 1 minute cooking, the next minute a gaming channel, and the next minute a travel channel, along with a fashion vlog, make reviews. You know, you don't clash. So my channel name, for example, Dishy Dan the Traveling Man, I've got two different things in there. So I've got food as one, and then traveling is the other. Now you can have different subjects on your channel as long as they relate to each other. So for example, traveling relates to food because food, as I travel, each country is going to have a different cuisine that relates to each other and adds up, so it combines really well. So if you find a combination that combines, fantastic, but if not, please don't try and make it and force it to work, because it just doesn't work. But that's why my name comes together. So food and traveling, Dishy Dan, food, the traveling man, because I'm a man and I travel, so yeah, that works out well. What is your budget when you start? Okay, now you're going to watch different videos that may say, oh, you need to buy this camera, you need to buy that camera. So two cameras that you'll hear about are the Canon G7X, for example, and the Sony RX100. Now, as cameras, they're known as point and shoot cameras, like handheld devices. You just get out, you start vlogging to it like this. And they are fantastic vlogging cameras. I've never personally used them, but they are great cameras, and they are fashionable at the moment. But they're over £400 plus. You don't need to spend that much money on a camera to start off with. You don't want to spend that much money. What you do want is a camera that shoots good picture quality, HD resolution. That's my personal preference, because I wanted to start my channel off with high quality videos and go on from there. So my Canon, I'm using a Canon IX's 220 HS, or I know that's the English version of it. In America, I think it's known as the Canon ELPH 300 HS. I paid £16 for off eBay. £16, okay? So that is not much money at all. Buy a cheap camera like I have, it does 1080p, 24 frames a second, and go out there and start filming, start making videos, and have some fun and learn with it. So you can do it on a budget, trust me. Check out the video description below, and in there there's a video that I've made about all the equipment that I use and the prices that I paid for it, because I didn't have much money to start off with. The next one is how to record yourself for the first time, how vlogging for the first time. Okay, let's just accept one thing, right? When you're vlogging, holding the camera to your face, walking around like la 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 la, people are gonna look, okay? There's no other way around it. People will look. When you're holding it like that, people will come over to you and start speaking to you, asking, what are you doing? Why are you doing it? What do you do? And personally, whilst I'm filming this, I actually like to include it in my videos, because it gives it adds character. You know, it's not a forced thing. It's something that you can only record in the minute, and if you miss it, you miss it. And then sometimes if you include it, it's just a very nice personal touch. Vlogging, making videos, recording yourself, it can be intimidating, you can be shy doing it. Each person is different. When you have your camera or whatever you choose to use, just start recording yourself talking in front of your family, whoever, your friends, and then just slowly start to build it up. So once you've started doing it in a room of your house, start getting used to holding it and talking to it in open spaces. Once you've done it in a park, build it up more, do it like in a town center. I made 3 practice vlogs when I first started about my day-to-day life, what I did. But I actually just uploaded them to YouTube and made them private and sent it to my friends and family to see what they thought of it. And then I'll get used to cutting it and editing it so it would make a story. And then I could just genuinely see myself, what I sounded like on camera, how my voice sounds. And you know, and also when you hear your voice on camera for the first time, you're gonna be like, do I really sound like this? Yeah, it's you. But you get used to it. What is your first video gonna be about? I had this question to myself, how am I gonna start? What is my first video gonna be? I spent a good maybe 2 or 3 weeks thinking to myself, some channels just started, boom, straight into the travel videos, right? They just said, oh, I've arrived in Bangkok, here I am, this is what I'm doing. I mean, imagine you've just opened the video for the first time, first video. Me as a viewer, I wanna know is, why have you just turned up to Bangkok? Why are you recording yourself traveling? Why are you doing it, right? And they don't answer the question. Now, my first video, hello for the first time, I wanted people to see where I started from and just up to my current point where I was at that time when that video was filmed. Each video tells a story of me progressing along with my videos developing, me trying different things in the videos, and that's personally something I wanted to do because I can look back on it in the years to come and just say, that's a story that I wanted to tell with my videos. And I'll leave the video link below so you can have a look at that as to what I did. But what I wanted was, in my first video, I want the person in my very first video to know who I am, why am I doing it, what's my aim, goal of doing YouTube, and just tell them a bit about yourself. You can present this information in many different ways. Now, if you are on your travels and you've just gone straight to Bangkok, for example, you can still do a travel video, your first one, walking down Koh San Road, walking in the city, wherever. If you want to present it like that, that's fantastic, but just get also in that first video of yours whilst you're traveling, you drop it in there so the viewer gets to know you, gets enticed by you, it feels like they can relate to you, and then they'll come back for the next one, you know? So what video editing software do you start off with? What video software do you use? Two of the main names that you will hear thrown about is Final Cut Pro, which I'm just going to tell you now is on Apple Macs only. And then the other one you will hear is Adobe Premiere Pro. Adobe Premiere Pro is cross-platform, so that basically means you can use it on PCs and you can use it on Macs. These are like your top end ones that you will, in terms of video editors, that you will hear people talking about. Unless you're someone who's had prior experience video editing, doing whatever, then I wouldn't recommend it. So I wanted to start off with something that was easier to use and would let me learn at a comfortable pace. If I started off with my Acer 2014 laptop, I'll put all the name and blah, 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 all that in there, but I know it had 4 gigabytes of RAM. So 4 gigabytes of RAM means how fast your computer will actually operate the systems at. So I wanted a low-end program that wouldn't really crush my computer and kill it. But I ended up finding one called Filmora Wondershare. Now I went with Filmora Wondershare because in terms of price, it's not too badly expensive compared to other ones. You can do all your different editing on it, you can do all your different color grading, basic color grading, you can add music, you can cut clips, you can put transitions, effects on it, and it's definitely a easy to middle of the road video editor to start off learning on, and it is very easy to use once you get the hang of it. The negatives with Filmora, personally, now on my laptop it would lag. I'm gonna say 50-50 was definitely because my laptop was not more than powerful enough to run it. On the flip side of that, I also personally found that Filmora was a bit buggy. When cutting your videos, it didn't want you to run certain video types. I found it very touchy with the video formats. As it's playing, it would just lag. It would just be like, the audio would be there whilst the video's back there. So the video was playing catch up with the audio. And I've also read reviews about it online, about it happening to other people who have had better laptops than me. The other thing with a Filmora as well that I did not like was the fact that they'd have different effect packs, different transition packs, and they just make you pay for it now. Some people are gonna think, okay, that's fine, you know, you get new packs for it, that's down to personal preference. I personally found them a little bit pricey. And in terms of video editor overall, it's not bad, it's good. To start off with, it's good. After 4 months, for the last 3 weeks, I've changed from that because I felt more inquisitive and ready to learn something new. And I moved over to Adobe Premiere Pro. Now I'm only just starting to use that, and that to me is a whole new ballpark. But another one that I hear people talk about is a video editing software called Adobe Elements. It's the easier version of Adobe Premiere Pro. It gradually teaches you enough so you feel comfortable on the program, and then you're like, oh, I'm inquisitive now, I want to maybe move on to the next higher end video editor. So as an alternative, have a look at it. I don't personally know anything more about it. I hope all of this genuinely helps you understand a little bit more of how to start a channel. Leave comments down below to the side, wherever it is these days, down below normally though. So make mistakes, that's how you learn. Do not be scared to go out and make mistakes. So I hope that gives you the confidence to go out there and start making videos, start vlogging, start doing whatever, but make your channel. I wish you, as a new creator who's watching this, all the very best with your channel and your videos, and I hope it's really successful and you enjoy it. Now going forward on the channel, I'm going to make more tips videos, more travel videos as I already am doing, but let me know what you think. Please like and subscribe, it helps me out a hell of a lot, and I really appreciate every person that lets me know what they think, subscribes to my channel, enjoys my content of what I do. And until the next video, go out there, create, have fun, enjoy it, and get a cheap camera and have fun. See you later. Ha ha.